The Shengavit district seat of the capital city Yerevan Court of General Jurisdiction on Friday denied a motion by the attorneys of Armenia's second president Robert Kocharyan to commute their client's pre-trial measure by being released on bail. The court had earlier denied a motion to abolish the second president's pre-trial measure. Following the issuing of this ruling, his attorneys immediately motioned that the ex-president to be either released on bail or on a signature bond to not leave Armenia. Meanwhile, the supporters of Armenia's second president Robert Kocharyan were staging a protest outside the seat of the Yerevan Court of General Jurisdiction in Shengavit Administrative District. There were a lot of police officers at the courtyard. Armenian Foreign Minister Zohrab Mnatsaganyan on Sunday will leave for New York to attend the 74th session of the UN General Assembly. Also, a meeting between the foreign ministers of Armenia and Azerbaijan will be held in New York on September 23rd, with the mediation and participation of the OSCE Minsk Group co-chairs, Armenia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs press service reported. With today's actions, the citizens fighting against the operation of the Amulsar gold mine are warning the Armenian government that they can stage strikes, boycott classes, and close off streets, but they are not doing that and giving the authorities time to resolve the matter. Chirag Bunyatyan, one of the activists fighting against the operation of the Amulsar mine on Friday, stated this at a rally in Jarmuk town. Also, Bunyatyan asked the school children to end boycotting the classes on September 23rd and the people who have declared strikes to end them and wait for clear messages from the government. Environmentalists and activists, however, have kept the roads to Amulsar closed for a long time. They oppose Amulsar's operation and argue that the exploitation of this gold mine will have disastrous impact on the environment. Stepanakert should resolve the matter of whether to return Dilham Askerov and Shahbaz Guliyev on Friday, said Armenian Defense Minister David Tonoyan. He informed that he had met with the ICRC representatives Thursday and he was formally given the respective proposal by Azerbaijan. According to Tonoyan, however, certain matters and discussions do not allow him to speak in more detail. The decision will be made in Stepanakert, the minister said. As for the non-military citizens of Armenia, their return is my immediate responsibility. Former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has written a letter to the Armenian National Committee of America declaring that the United States must reaffirm once and for all our record on the Armenian genocide. We must never forget or remain silent about this horrific and systematic campaign of extermination that resulted in the deaths of 1.5 million Armenian men, women, and children and the mass deportation of 2 million Armenians from their homes, he said. In his letter to the Armenian Assembly of America, the former vice president conveyed congratulations to Congressman Jackie Speer on receiving the Assembly's Dökmejian Award for Public Service. He also praised Congressman Speer's efforts to work for the recognition of Armenian genocide. Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong will make an official visit to Armenia from September 28th to October 1st, Prime Minister's office said in a statement on Friday. According to earlier reports, a free trade agreement between the Eurasian Economic Union and Singapore is planned to be signed on October 1st at the meeting of the Supreme Eurasian Economic Council that will be held in Armenia's capital city of Yerevan. The Russian Railways RR, state-owned railway company, plans to sever its agreement with the Armenian authorities, claiming that the latter are obstructing the operation of RR's subsidiary, South Caucasus Railway, the SCR, which operates the railways of Armenia. A source familiar with the respective talks between Russia and Armenia told this to RTVI. This information was confirmed by the Ministry of Transport of Russia. RR's relations with Armenian authorities have deteriorated due to Yerevan's searches at and criminal cases filed against SCR. According to the RTVI source, 7 criminal cases were brought against SCR, but they were merged into one case.